In this video, Part 4C of the SAP COOISPI automation series, we will deep dive into the exception severity logic. This part is especially for VBA lovers and those interested in how business logic is translated into code. We are not just writing VBA. We are designing a decision engine that behaves like real SAP. In production systems, not all issues are equal. Some deviations must stop the process immediately. Some should warn the business. And others are informational only. If everything is marked as critical, users stop trusting the report. The goal of this model is simple. Fewer exceptions, but every exception must matter. Severity is a hierarchy, not a label. Severity in this model is not just text. It is a ranking system. High overrides medium. Medium overrides low. Once a serious issue exists, less critical ones should not dilute attention. The most important design rule in this entire automation is this. An exception must be evaluated at the same level where the business decision is made. In SAP production orders, that decision is made at the final confirmation, not at every intermediate operation. Once this principle was applied, the logic became clean and predictable. The most important design rule in this entire automation is this. An exception must be evaluated at the same level where the business decision is made. In SAP production orders, that decision is made at the final confirmation, not at every intermediate operation. Once this principle was applied, the logic became clean and predictable. To enforce this principle, we introduced a final operation gate. In the Excel model, column Q identifies the final confirmation row for each order. In VBA, this is enforced with one simple line of code. Show code on slide. If ws.cells r q value equals then exit sub. This line ensures that only the final confirmation is allowed to raise exceptions. Before this rule, the system reported 34 high-severity exceptions. After applying the final operation gate, those dropped to 13. And after refining the logic further, only 8 real exceptions remained. This was not data suppression. This was logic correction. Severity in this model is not just text. It is a ranking system. High overrides medium. Medium overrides low. Once a serious issue exists, less critical ones should not dilute attention. Show function on slide. Function severity rank, sev as string, as integer. This allows the system to upgrade severity, but never downgrade it. All exceptions are written through a single procedure. Set_exception. This guarantees 1 exception per order. Controlled severity escalation. No accidental overwrites. This mirrors how SAP prioritizes messages internally. High severity exceptions are raised only when the row is a final confirmation. There is a material deviation. The deviation exceeds business tolerance. Examples include final confirmation yield mismatch, 0 yield at final confirmation, expected yield variance beyond tolerance, no final confirmation, no high severity. Medium severity is applied very carefully. The logic is: evaluate only final confirmations. Skip the order entirely if any high severity exists. Raise medium only when there is a deviation and confirmation text is missing. In simple terms, if a house is on fire, we don't complain about missing labels. Initially, missing confirmation text produced hundreds of medium exceptions. After applying final operation filtering, severity precedence, deviation checks, only meaningful medium exceptions remained. This is how real production monitoring should work. Out of 996 confirmations, only 8 records are now flagged as high severity. These are not theoretical issues. They are actionable, business-critical exceptions. This is the difference between reviewing data and automating decisions. Automation is not about finding more problems. Automation is about finding the right problems at the right level with the right severity. That is the real power of combining SAP COOISPI, Excel Logic, and VBA.
Why MAXIFS is the correct tool. In SAP COOISPI, an order has many operations. Final output is confirmed at the last operation, highest operation number. Intermediate operations, inspection, subassembly, rework, are noise for yield comparison. So the rule becomes: last operation equals max operation per order. That's exactly what MAXIFS does. The MAXIFS function in Excel returns the maximum, highest, value within a specified range that meets one or more specific, user-defined criteria. It is designed for conditional analysis, allowing users to efficiently find, for example, the final confirmation of an order. The order is technically closed, but production output is incomplete. Alert priority high, immediate attention. This is perfect for alerts and will resonate strongly with managers.